is often said that after grade 11 and 12, if you want to pursue your career in India, then you should go for CBSE and ICSE board. And if you want to pursue your career abroad, then you should go for Cambridge board. What's the idea behind it?
Okay, let's unfold the facts behind it with the example of mathematics. Then you will understand what exactly is the difference when it comes to the Indian boards or the international boards. Now, in India, the particular focus for math is depth, or something we call procedural thinking, which means that same or similar sort of questions are given again and again to the student so that he can master the procedure, the steps. That is why you're even scored for the correct steps, even if your answer is incorrect. Now, naturally, because the purpose is drilling and repetition, you cannot stick to the NCERT. You have to go beyond it. So you have to go for books like R.S. Agarwal or R.D. Sharma, or maybe some extra reference books like S.L. Loney or I.E. Irod, or whatever books which can give you sufficient repetition of practice for the steps, for the procedure, so that you have speed, you have accuracy, and you have the pattern recognition, because that is what is useful when it comes to the Indian competitive exams like JEE or NEET, the NEET exam, the competitive exams, because here they don't basically check whether you know or not alone. They also check if you know how speedily you can solve the question with accuracy.
What about then Cambridge board?
So the Cambridge board, on the other hand, it doesn't really have any prescribed textbooks. The school could choose books like, let's say, Collins or Hodder's or Cambridge University Press, whatever they want. The purpose is to familiarize the student with word problems, situational analysis, where yes, you do have understanding of the math concept, but the focus is on breadth, on the expanded level of the same type of logics, so that you can actually have adaptive or application-based thinking, which means the question you will encounter most likely will be unseen. So it's not about pattern, it's about critical thinking, which is, yes, great. I think an even better analogy could be of learning guitar. So let's say if Indian board is teaching guitar, it would go with a few songs every day with repetition, so that you really master those songs. And then you can even create other beats using the same songs. On the other hand, if Cambridge is teaching you guitar, it would focus on the chords or the rhythm first, so that maybe you can create now your own music, but yes, it won't give you sufficient practice or familiarity with the strings of the guitar. So you will have a different sort of struggle. So both have their own advantages, actually.
So it is very clear then, if a student wants to pursue and if he's sure that he wants to go for medical and non-medical, then he should go for CBSE and ICSE board, because technically it automatically pushes them to reference books and procedural mastery.
And on the other hand, if the student is looking for adaptive thinking, application-based or international education, then Cambridge could be a better option. For more education and parenting insights, follow us. All the best.